Towser was taking a morning walk when he saw a flower. He picked it and sniffed it. "Hey, that's mine! Put it back!" said a voice. A terrible thing came down a tree. Towser ran. He ran and he ran. The terrible thing ran after him. Luckily, there was a castle nearby, and Towser ran straight in the front door. He was just getting his breath back when he heard someone coming. It was the king, who wanted to know what the commotion was. Excuse me," said the king, "but what are you doing in my hall?" "Excuse me, Your Majesty," said Towser, "but I'm being chased by a terrible thing." The king sighed. "The terrible thing has lived in my kingdom for ages. You've had a lucky escape. He eats dogs, you know. Let's go out and see what Sir Lance can do." Carefully, they went outside. There was Sir Lance. And there was the terrible thing, asleep under a tree. "Charge!" said the king. "Charge!" said Towser. "Charge!" said Sir Lance. "Oh, yeah, me, charge, yes." And he charged. And he charged. And he charged. Look out! "You see, even my best knights can't chase him away," said the king. "I've thought a thought," said Towser. "I can get rid of the terrible thing." "Bring spears and daggers and cannons and bullets and some dog-shaped armour," shouted the king. "No, no, no," said Towser. "Bring me a big jam jar with some jam in it." The jam jar was brought, and they took it outside. Now, flies soon know where there's jam, and before long, all the flies in the kingdom were buzzing about inside the jar. Towser slammed the lid on the jar and gave it to the knight. "Take this to the next kingdom," he barked. "Never mind about the flies. What about the terrible thing?" said the king. "Wait and see," said Towser. Just then, all the birds in the kingdom flew by. "Birds eat flies, so they're off to the next kingdom for their dinner," said Towser. Then all the cats ran by. "Cats chase birds, and they're chasing them to the next kingdom," said Towser. Next, all the dogs ran by. "Dogs like to worry cats, so they're off to the next kingdom," said Towser. Finally, the terrible thing ran by. "And the terrible thing eats dogs," laughed the king, "and he's off to the next kingdom." "There," said Towser, "he's gone forever." The king was so pleased, he pinned a gold medal onto Towser's collar, a sort of prize. Towser thanked the king and went on his way. "I wonder what the king of the next kingdom will think," he thought. Then he smiled and picked a flower.